This Sunday is Remembrance Sunday. Like many others, I'll be taking a moment to stop and reflect, joining in the 2-minute silence. During that time, many thoughts run through my mind, each one making me stop and think. I think about my grandparents and what they went through during the Second World War, and the stories I've heard about their lives back then. I remember the people I've known who've lived through that time, especially Dennis Over and the many conversations that we shared over the years. I also think of friends who've served in the military, like my good friend Mark and his army buddy Sess, who I'll actually be with this Sunday down in Weymouth. Then my mind turns to the many conflicts that have happened since, and sadly those that are still going on today. I never want to glorify war, but I do recognise that sometimes, for complex reasons, people have to take a stand. So many have made sacrifices, with many still giving of themselves for others. From there, my thoughts often drift to those who sacrifice in other ways, not necessarily in conflict, but in service. The countless volunteers across the country and around the world who give of their time, energy and care to help others. It wouldn't feel right to single anyone out because we've all been touched by the kindness of volunteers. Whether it's the clubs that our kids have gone to, maybe the care given in hospices, or just people in our town who always seem to be doing something to make life better for others. For me, sacrifice is really the word that sums up what remembrance is all about. And as a Christian, my thoughts naturally turn to Christ's sacrifice too. Should I perhaps say something to remind people of that? Though even then I feel that it's important not to let that take away from remembering the many men and women who have also given so much in their own ways. If I'm honest, this is one of the hardest days to share a short thought. Perhaps the most fitting thing that we can do is simply to stop, take those 2 minutes and reflect in whatever way feels right for each of us.